So, Jennifer, give me your best today. Tell me everything that you know about this.
The only thing I do know about it is what Roger said about that van.
What did you say?
The only thing he said to me is that Heidi was burning in a wood stove and taken care of in a van. I don't know where that goes from there, but I'm talking to people, I'm telling you, Tracy Breckenridge knows.
Well, how did Roger give this information? What were the circumstances?
I was nagging him after he was interrogated. I'm like, why? Why are they coming after you? Why do they think you had something to do with it? And he just told, after a while of me constantly bitching at him about it, because I was wondering myself. And he just told me, he's like, the only thing I know is something about her being burned up in a wood stove and taken care of in a van. And I really just, I dropped it because I didn't want to know.
Well, tell me, what do you mean the missing van from who? From who was the owner?
Thibodeau's.
That phone call, you're talking about the van, and you're telling me now that Roger's mentioning the van and the burning of the body back then. It's making me believe that you had information at the time, more information that you're telling me about now.
I'm thinking for you. I'm really trying to think for you. And I'm thinking. I am. Because I'll tell you what, if I wasn't thinking, I'd be crying and coming up with excuses.
Let's put this to bed. Really, just today, let's put it to bed. You've gone through enough. You know, you don't need this media nonsense anymore. Tell me what you know. I don't want to hear what the Post Standard knows.
That's all I know.
I don't want to hear what rumor mill. I don't want to hear. I want to know what Jen knows.
Jen knows
just Jen about that time, not now. About that time when you're young.
That's all I know.
You're young. You're easily manipulated by an older guy.
If there's a van missing in the investigation, that's what I know. If there's a van missing in the investigation, that's what I know.
Not to keep harping on that phone call. That phone call did have substance in it, and you're talking about steam, borer, and Roger being outside with some girl in the van.
That's because we talked, obviously, like you said, that's not a brand new conversation. That conversation came from the night before when we talked on the phone, you know, and she's pretty manipulative. I mean, the only thing I know is about
really,
the
Jen, would
goddamn
you
van.
be manipulated into saying something that wasn't so like that? You know? It didn't look like you were bragging. It looked like it was something that was troubling you.
I don't know.
It sounded like it was troubling you. And you were talking to who you thought was somebody that was going to be a friend. I'm hung on that phone call, I gotta tell you. I can't get over the phone call because I've done so many of them on different things during my investigations, and I got a pretty good gauge, you know, on when somebody's telling something from knowledge. And it sounded like you were talking to Tanya from knowledge.
I swear to God, I do not. I was not with Roger on Easter.
Jen, you're here. I want you to help us.
I'm trying.
No, I'm gonna pick your brain until I get what you know.
We need to pick Tracy Breckenridge's brain.
Well, let's pick your brain now. I want you to send me in the directions that aren't false. I want you to send me in directions.
Something to do with that van. If they're telling me to shut my goddamn fucking mouth, and that's the only thing I know about is that van, and that's the way you need to go. You need to go do some more investigating on that van, on what Roger told me.
I'm curious the most about this situation, though.
About this situation?
Yes.
I was buying the drugs off Thibodeau's. I mean, really, because even after he was interrogated, we were still buying the goddamn drugs, and he was still going there, you know.
So why do you have a hard time listening to this?
Because I'm a fucking bullshitter. It's retarded. I can't even believe I said half the shit on there. So ridiculous.
Let's listen to it.
I fucking slap myself in the head every day over this. I want you guys to go talk to Tracy Breckenridge. But you guys won't listen to me. I'm telling you, we need to talk to Tracy in regards to the fucking other van. There's another van that you guys aren't aware of. And I can't believe 20 years later I have to tell you guys that.
Who?
It's out.
Who?
That's,
all right.
That's it.
Now, who told you that?
Roger and Tracy.
Roger told you?
Yes.
What did he say?
You guys are freaking me out here.
What did he say?
You know, if he gets out of prison next year, he's coming after me.
Hey, what did he say?
He said me and Tracy strapped a man from Barry Thibodeau off his property. He didn't tell me where he strapped it. He didn't tell me how he strapped it. He just said that him and Tracy strapped it. I think it was just Tracy running her mouth, not thinking I was going anywhere with it.
Who was present during this conversation?
Me, Roger, and Tracy.
What did Roger say when she
Roger told her to shut the fuck up. Roger told her to shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch.
And then what?
And that was it. I asked to go home because they were both home and I wanted to.
Did Roger tell you?
Roger told me to shut the fuck up.
Did he tell you what he did with Tracy in the van?
No, he didn't. Tracy said he junked the van. He junked the van. I said, what do you mean he junked the van? I said, I want just take me home. Just take me home. And that was the end of that was the whole, I didn't go back around him for a couple days.
Did you ever talk about this again? You must have. You must have.
No, we didn't talk about it until Roger was interrogated. That's when I was like, dude, you need to tell me right now what the fuck is up. And he's like, something about van she was taken care of. And I don't know what that means. I've never known what it means. I have no idea. I was petrified then, and you guys know I've been sitting on that fucking for 20 years.